Ginza Cityscape Pedestrian Zone and the Sony Imaging Gallery Ginza. In May 2024, the photo exhibition taken by 8 people with low vision using the Retina Projection Camera Kit, DSC-HX99 RNV kit, was held at the Sony Imaging Gallery Ginza. The works of colored picture are displayed on the wall. There are works of bustle of the city and landscapes. A black colored camera, the Retina Projection Camera Kit, DSC-HX99 RNV kit. With My Eyes Photo Exhibition Exhibitors interview.
I am Masaaki Toyoyoshi.
Ginza Cityscape at the night.
I am a photographer.
He holds the Retina Projection Camera Kit.
I have hardly ever seen in my left eye since I got a glaucoma, and about 30% of my right eye visual field has been lost as well. My works are meant to recreate what I see now with my eyes. My works first represent my uneasiness and fear of being visually impaired, but I simply enjoy taking pictures. That's what I want to keep doing. I just want people to make curious how my pictures were taken and just enjoy my works.
Toyoyoshi chatting with visitors in the gallery.
When I am using this camera kit, I can recognize the details of what I want to capture through this viewfinder. So, I can take pictures with a final image in my mind.
A woman standing in front of works of the landscape.
I am Asahi Watanabe. I work for a company, and I also own a YouTube channel called Asahi, the Traveling Low Vision. I have a partial visual field defect, and there is some area in the center of my eyes that is completely blind. But if I use this camera kit, I can recognize the outline of subjects clearly through this viewfinder, which I find fascinating. I am now curious to see how my pictures will turn out when I can see the full field of view with this camera kit. For me, taking picture is directly related to seeing.
A man taking pictures of the pedestrian zone.
My name is Yosuke Takeda, and I'm a PWA, person with albinism. As symptoms of albinism, I have extremely pale skin, eyes and hair. I also have a visual impairment, so I easily feel glare. This camera kit allows a digital image from the camera to be directly projected to the retina to see the surroundings. Because the light is naturally captured and it appears in the viewfinder, it is not unclear and blurry look. It is very sharp.
A man with the Retina Projection Camera Kit taking pictures outside.
I am Gonter. I work as a masseur at a social welfare facility and create the story for picture books. My difficulties are that I cannot recognize the center of my vision, hence I cannot see the details of the surroundings. For example, it's difficult to see people's faces, letters, and the words on the electric bulletin boards. My first impression of using this DSC-HX99 RNV kit was how clear I could see all the details that I hardly recognized before. I was so amazed.
A man holding his white cane and walking with a guide.
My name is Yuya Aoki.
The name of exhibitor, Aoyu.
I joined the company as a fresh graduate this April. My visual impairment has come from the rare benign brain tumor of the optic nerve. I cannot see clearly with my eyes, but when I used this Retina Projection Camera Kit for the first time, I felt that I saw the most beautiful thing I have ever seen before. That was a very shocking moment.
What is your first picture with the Retina Projection Camera Kit, and what is your most memorable picture? The picture of a wall clock. Gonta.
I used the camera kit to see the wall clock in my house and took the picture of my daughter's face.
The picture of tent at the lakeside. Aoyu.
I went camping in Shiga with my friend and took this picture. It may sound a little exaggerated, but I am amazed how beautiful this world is when I first took this picture of Lake Biwa.
The picture of dolphins jumping. The Sahi.
I remember that I was so excited that I was able to capture the details of water splashing when I took the picture of dolphin show.
The picture of azaleas in full bloom in foreground and landscape view of gardens. Takeda.
The first picture I went out and took with the camera kit was while walking in the Japanese garden. Now I confidently release the shutter because I can see what I want to capture through this viewfinder.
What has the Retina Projection Camera Kit brought to your life? Aoyu takes a picture on a street corner.
I really like the moment of releasing the shutter because it makes me realize how much I enjoy taking pictures. I think that those processes are very important for taking pictures.
The work of Gonta.
My favorite picture is my daughter's sports day. This picture is the one I most wanted to see and capture. Every time I released the shutter, I could see the view that I really wanted to see. My daughter was getting closer and closer in the viewfinder, and I recognized how hard she was trying. I am really glad I bought this camera kit.
Asahi chatting with a visitor.
If you were a person with visual impairments, you may feel the action of seeing tedious or exhausting, but I think that this camera kit might be able to make people with the impairment enjoy seeing. You can also enjoy activities together with family and friends without disabilities using this camera kit. I think that also makes me very happy.
Toyoyoshi looks through the viewfinder of Retina Projection Camera Kit.
This camera kit gave me a chance to not give up. I hope other people feel the same way that I felt. I really hope so. Not only is it fun to take pictures with this camera kit, but it could be one of the triggers to making your everyday life better.
Takeda, Alu, and Gonta chatting with the Retina Projection Camera Kit. The viewfinder of Retina Projection Camera Kit, the Redisa Mio Viewer, is not a medical device. It does not diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any specific condition. Redisa and Mio Viewer are registered trademarks or trademarks of QD Laser. This product may not be suitable for all people with low vision. Users are encouraged to touch and try before purchase. Depending on visual impairment, it may be difficult to recognize images, such as when the function of the retina is totally impaired. Low vision is a visual impairment that causes inconveniences in daily life, such as difficulty seeing, being dazzled, or having difficulty walking due to a narrow field of vision, even when wearing glasses or contact lenses. The population of people with low vision is estimated to be 250 million worldwide. Sony.